All right, I'm back. I'm back. Hello. So sorry about that. Hopefully, you guys are going to find me. I don't know what was happening, but something was happening with StreamYard, but I am streaming in all of the places, and hopefully, you'll find me. All right. Hopefully, you'll find me. So hopefully, you'll just hit refresh. Okay, so let's just see what we're going to have going on here. All right, so remove. Huh. You know what? I'm not going to let this get me down. We are going to have this tour one way or another. So let's remove this. Oh, I know what happened. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's see if this works. All right. Good. So everybody, thank you for coming. If you're curious about VA school, this is for you. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I am going to just I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to view this. I'm going to just hope that you guys can find me. That's what I'm going to do. And if we have to do this again tomorrow, we can do that. All the things. Okay. Good. So let's just go forward. Okay. Okay, you guys, we're going to just get the link right here. And here we go. I'm just going to tell everyone, join me on YouTube, right? Join me on YouTube. Okay, good. Okay, awesome. Okay, all right, you guys. So here we go. And like I said, if we have to do this again tomorrow, we will. But welcome to the sneak peek about Inside VA School. I'm thrilled you're here. Thank you for coming. We are streaming on our business page. We are also streaming on LinkedIn, and we are on YouTube. So this is the place for you if you're curious about whether or not VA School is the right fit for you. So thank you. We're going to go behind the scenes into our members only portal so you can see exactly what's inside and how it can help you build a thriving business. Now, if you've been thinking about becoming a virtual assistant, but you're not sure where to start, this is the perfect opportunity for you to see the entire program in action before you commit. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a guided walkthrough of VA School so you know exactly how the course is structured and what's included. And we're going to look at step-by-step training modules to see what's included. And we're going to get exclusive, show you all the exclusive resources. Now, I just had an idea. Let me just try something because I want you guys to be able to participate in this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the link that we're streaming and I'm going to share it into our two groups. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. Let's see if I can do that right here. Let's see. Don't you love it when technology is not working? All right, so we're live here. All right, I think if I can share it this way, I think I can share it. Oh yeah, all right, someone is here. Hello, tell me who's here. I'd love to know. We're trying to get through the technical difficulties that we're having. Talk about, all right, here, let's see. So if I enlarge, CC, share, one share, I can share it. All right, let's share it into my group here. We'll share it here. Okay, good. So, all right, we're going to share it there. And then we're going to share it into our little pop-up group too. Okay, you guys are finding me. Okay, good group. We're going to share it into the launch pad right here. All right. Okay, good. Hi, Janice. I see Janice is here. Good. All right. So we had a technical difficulty, but I think we're operating now. Okay. So I'm going to start from the top. And all right, I'm going to start from the top. So welcome, you guys. Thank you for coming. This is for you if you're curious about VA School and if you're wondering if this is a good fit. I'm glad you're here for the sneak peek. I can't wait to show you all the things I spent all afternoon preparing for you. We're going to go behind the scenes into the members only portal so you can see exactly what's inside and how to help you build a thriving VA business. And if you've been thinking about becoming a virtual assistant and you don't know where to start, this is the perfect opportunity to see the entire program in action before you commit. All right, before you commit. So I'm going to just share my screen here. All right, let's share my screen right here. Okay, good. Awesome. 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 All right. So we're going to go, like I said, we're going to go behind the scenes. I'm going to give you a guided tour of VA school so you know exactly how the course is structured, what's included. We're going to look at the training step by step. We're going to look at all the modules. I have this super cool map I'm going to show you. And I'm going to show you the templates and all of the exclusive training modules and the bonuses. We have bonuses. Okay. We're also going to talk about how VA School provides you with ongoing support. And so you never have to figure things out on your own. All right. And answers to any questions that you have about the program, the process, or what to expect once you enroll. Okay. And this is your chance to see how VA School can help you create the flexible, profitable career that you've been dreaming of. Okay. Good. Now, you're here with me today, and I'm guessing that means you want to start your VA business, right? Or even turbocharge the business that you already have. And I'm here to give you what you need to make a decision. And I want every single one of you to be able to make a clear and informed decision. Okay. Now, have you ever thought about this? I mentioned this in the training. It's really when we don't make a decision, that's actually a decision. Can you get that? Right? It's actually a decision. And one of the most powerful things you can do in your life is decide what you want instead of what we call the drift, right? The drift. Drifting is when we accept whatever life throws our way. We're like, okay, and drifting is just like going with the flow. And that's what I was doing back in the years before 2010 when my marriage was failing, my business was failing. I had no idea what I really wanted. And so I was adrift, right? We've heard that expression, being adrift. And I wonder if any of you have felt that way, and it's terrible, right? It's terrible. So let's work together to put a stop to that for you. Now, if you haven't watched the training from day 2, we spent some time writing down what you want. Like not what you're supposed to want or what your friend wants for you or your mother wants for you, right? But what you want, right? What you want. And take the time to do that if you haven't already, all right? To get clear on what do you want. And you'll know when you've stopped drifting because you'll have a definite plan, right? You'll have a definite plan. You'll have a goal for your life and you'll be working toward it. And the first step in breaking the drift is nothing more than having a burning desire, right? That is the first step. And I'd love to hear who wants that. Who wants that. And for me, being a virtual assistant was just that, right? And it can be that for you too if that's what you decide, right? If that's what you decide. So I want to look at some statistics here. Now, according to Business Research Insights, the global VA market size was $2.5 billion in 2021. By 2028, the projection is that it will touch $8.5 billion. And the surge in this is driven by businesses increasingly adopting flexible staffing solutions and remote models. And in 2024, the demand for VAs increased by 35%, right? And it's like, and this is according to thereistalent.com. And it's attributed because, so many people through the pandemic, they learned how to work remote. They don't want to work at the office. And for entrepreneurs like my clients, they didn't want me in their home, right? They didn't want me in their home. They didn't want the expense of an employee. They wanted to pay me for the work I did and be done. And I love that, right? I totally love that. It worked out very well for me. And it's also worked out really well for Carrie McWhirter. Now, Carrie is a successful virtual assistant. She has learned how to take the 4 ingredients we've been talking about and build her business while attending VA school. Now, before joining my program in 2022, she homeschooled her children. She was a caregiver to her mother-in-law, and she never worked a full-time job outside of the home. And she lives in rural, I always want to say Idaho. I used to live in Idaho, Iowa. And she jumped into VA school with both feet. She got an accountability partner, which I highly recommend. And she started implementing what she learned in the modules in the study halls. Carrie launched her business in the spring of 2022, and she's reached her goal of 15 to 20 billable hours a week. She works part-time and she consistently earns $5,000 a month. And that leaves plenty of time for her passions of her family and quilting. And Carrie and I are both chicken keepers. She has a whole bunch of chickens in as well. So here's the message from Carrie. She said, by June, I was ready to, she says, I decided to be a VA in March, April 2022, and I joined VA school at the end of April. By June, I felt ready to launch my business, and I got at least one client each month through the end of the year. My key to success was regularly attending study halls and completing the modules in VA school. My first client was a referral from another VA in my VA school class. Otherwise, my clients have all been from networking or referrals or the one-on-ones to build relationships with people. I've had 46 clients so far, and I'm currently working with 27 of them. Some are regular weekly hours, others are just projects here and there. My rate started at $35 an hour for a 10-hour package. With what I learned in VA school, I got the confidence to keep raising them. I'm currently at $65 an hour for a 10-hour package. My goal was to be at $50 by the end of 6 months in VA school, and I was there by mid-September. So she kept raising her rates $5 after each client initially, and then jumped to the last $10. And so all of her clients, she's raised her rates on all of her clients, and everybody is at $65 as of the fall of 2023. And so it's really exciting. And here's the thing is that Carrie lives in a rural part of the country, and she's been able to do all of her sharing the word, networking, all of the business building remotely via the internet, right? And she's making $5,000 a month. That is super cool. All right, so Angela says, before joining VA school, the other thing I want to tell you, Carrie's website is all in order with Carrie.com. Check it out. Right, check that out. And also, Angela, Much Ado VA. Check out their websites. Look at their pricing. Look at their testimonials. Look at their stories, okay? So before joining VA school, Angela had been a VA for 2 years with no new clients. She had 3 existing clients, but billed less than $20 per month. She signed up for VA school because she wanted her business to grow. She started implementing the client attraction strategy, and within 3 months, she had 3 new clients, and her monthly billing doubled. 1 year after completing VA school, Angela now has 11 clients and consistently bills 25 hours weekly. Now, remember, she was billing 20 hours a month, and now she's billing 25 hours weekly, and she takes Fridays off so she can volunteer in her community. And this is what's possible for you, right? This is what's possible for you when you have the recipe and the ingredients available to you. Now, I want you to think about starting your VA business, and I want you to think about it in terms of baking a cake, right? Baking a cake. There's a recipe, and this recipe has 4 really important ingredients. And the first one is client attraction. You need a system that brings clients to you. You could be the best VA on the planet, but if no one knows about you or wants to work with you, you're never going to be successful. We have 3 phases of client attraction. And the first is to start with the low-hanging fruit. Now, these are the people you already have a relationship with, and I guarantee that everyone here knows at least one business owner or entrepreneur who could use an extra set of hands, right? And could use some help. And I gave you my simple template on, when did I give that to you? Give that to you on Tuesday, that you can use to spread the word about your work, okay? Now, the second phase is to create a referral network. We have a process inside our program that helps you develop and expand your network. All right. Super important and something people often struggle with. So we've got you covered there. The third piece is to put a replicatable client attraction system inside your business so that people are always finding you, reaching out to you, and hiring you. So that's the first and one of the most important ingredients. You need a proven, effective, and replicatable process for attracting clients. And having this in place benefits you because it will get you more clients and let you choose the kind of clients you want to work with. And it's going to make you be in high demand. And the consequence of not having the client attraction process is that you'll be working harder than you have to. You won't make enough money and you'll stay in the struggle. And some of you might not, and all of this is in VA school, right? All of this is in VA school. All right. Now, ingredient number 2 is pricing and packaging. Your strategy for pricing and packaging needs to be simple, smart, and profitable, right? Because once you have potential clients knocking on your door, it's essential to offer clear packages that reflect your value. Pricing and packaging are not about picking a number and hoping for the best. It's about creating a structure that reflects the real value of what you do. When you offer clear, compelling packages that outline the benefits and outcomes clients can expect, it makes it so much easier for them to say, yes, I need this, right? And this approach works because it does 2 things. It maximizes your productivity and your profitability, making sure you get paid what you deserve. And it also makes your services irresistible to clients so they feel confident in choosing you over someone else. And when your pricing is well structured, clients stick around longer, right? And that leaves you the opportunity to work with them again and again and again. Now, I know a lot of new VAs are really nervous about their pricing, but instead of seeing pricing as a barrier, I want you to think of it as a powerful way to communicate your value, right? Your pricing tells a story. It shows potential clients that you're not just another VA, you're a professional, right? Offering solutions to their problems. And that is what sets you apart from the people who simply compete on price. Okay. But here's the thing, if you don't take the time to strategize your pricing, you could run into some serious challenges. And I see this all the time. The number one, biggest one, undercharging, right? Undercharging, which leads to burnout and financial instability. Number 2, confusing pricing will absolutely drive potential clients away. And number 3 is no clear structure. So if you don't have a clear structure, I can guarantee you what's going to happen is every time someone comes and wants to work with you, you're going to reinvent the wheel. You're going to be like, okay, we'll do this and we'll do this, and and all the things. And it's really pretty interesting because we think that each package for a client needs to be different, but it 100% does not. It 100% does not. All right, good. And ingredient number 3 is your VA skills and how to elevate your skills to be indispensable. And so many new VAs tell me, I need to learn all the tech before I can start my business. Do any of you think that? I know I've been hearing this for years, right? And I get it. Tech can feel like a huge hurdle. But here's the truth. It's not the tech that's holding you back. It's understanding how to actually run a successful VA business. And the challenge is not the software, it's the strategy. And a lot of people assume that mastering the latest tools is going to be the key to success. But the real game changer is learning how to run a business. And that means knowing how to attract and retain clients so you're not constantly searching for work, pricing your services properly so you're getting paid what you want and deserve, managing your workflow efficiently so you don't burn out, and communicating with clients professionally. And if you focus too much on the software and not enough on the strategy, you're not going to be able to create a thriving business. Tech is just a tool, all right? Tech is just a tool. And I gave you a downloadable freebie called the Ultimate Virtual Assistant Task List on Thursday, a week ago. And you can check that out to find out all about the skills that you can offer clients right now. And I hinted about this. And on Thursday, we're going to give a bonus. It's a mic drop bonus, actually. It's a brand new course. It's called Indispensable VA Skills. And so for those of you who are concerned about your tech, I get it. This course is going to be built out over the next few months, and it's going to comprise 80% of the skills that virtual assistants are doing for their clients. And the first module is all about email inbox management. There's 8 videos explaining exactly how it's done. So you guys are here, so you're getting the scoop first, but just know that that's coming. All right, you're going to hear about that. Good. And the fourth ingredient that can make or break your success as a virtual assistant is your operating system. And what I'm talking about is the systems and strategies to keep you organized, efficient, and on top of your workload, so you can actually enjoy your business instead of feeling like you're constantly playing catch up. Because if you're struggling to keep up with tasks, juggling, multiple clients, you're feeling overwhelmed by the day-to-day, you're not alone. You're not alone. And the key to a smooth, stress-free VA business isn't working harder. It's having clear systems that help you, right? And it'll make you more efficient. It'll stop the scramble, right? No more scrambling, forgetting deadlines, or feeling overwhelmed. Everything has a place. You'll be able to deliver better service. And clients love VAs who are on top of their work, right? They love that, because you're not just here to do the tasks. You're here to make your client's life easier. Okay, good. And sometimes people think that workflow is just like another admin thing, but it's really not. It's one of the biggest competitive advantages you can have as a VA, because a VA who is organized and proactive and communicates well is always going to stand out from the competition. Okay, good. Now, VA School is where I can give you all 4 ingredients, so you can stop chasing all the other paths and take the most direct route to making consistent income working from home. You'll be a successful VA. And you guys know, some of you have already signed up. Let me know if that's you. We opened enrollment today, and it will be open for 4 days. Okay. And when you sign up, you're going to be granted lifetime access to the most complete and comprehensive system for creating and growing your VA business. And I want to tell you, there is no other course on the planet that gives you this level of personalization and hands-on touch in our classroom. And I'm going to talk about more of that in a minute. But, if you in the past have taken a course and you had to wait for an email reply or an answer in the Facebook group, that's not what VA School is about. Not at all. VA School straight up gives you time with me, face-to-face, in our group coaching format on Zoom, in an unbelievably supportive community that will be with you every step of the way. And I know that some of you are ready to jump, and some of you already have, because you want the support and you want access to my 14 years of hands-on experience. You want to skip the heartache and the frustration, and you don't want to do this alone, right? And you want to start making money from home as quickly as possible. And together we can get you there much faster than we can on your own. All right, now this is something that's kind of interesting. Oh, and I want you to know enrollment's open until Thursday at midnight. Okay, Thursday at midnight. Now, along the way, I've been doing this for a while. This is actually my 6th year. This will be my 6th year training virtual assistants. And along the way, I've seen people in a few different phases of their business. And it's important to know where you are, right? So you can make a choice about where you want to be. If you want to go to Ohio, it's good to know, am I in San Francisco or New York? So you know which way to head, right? Really important. So no matter which style you are right now, you can make a different choice and you can make a change. Being a dabbler or a toe dipper doesn't mean you have to do that forever, right? It's not a life sentence. It's just where you're starting from. So tell me, I'm going to go through these phases. Tell me where you fit in, okay? And when it comes to being a virtual assistant, people tend to fall into different categories, all right? So here we go, the daydreamer. The daydreamer. So the daydreamer is someday, maybe, wouldn't it be nice? This person loves the idea of working as a VA, but they never really take action, right? They keep dreaming about it, but weeks and months and years go by and they're still in the same place. And I got to tell you, dreams alone will not build your business. So instead, you've got to get into action. If you want this, you've got to get into movement. Okay. So that's the daydreamer. The dabbler, and we've talked about the dabbler because this program is not for dabblers, not if that's where you want to stay. This is not for someone who's thinking, I'd like to make $500 a month. This is not going to be for you. But the dabbler talks about it a lot. They really haven't done anything serious. This person has one foot in, one foot out. They might tell friends and family, I'm starting a VA business, but they never actually set up their services or take real action. They're mostly busy talking about it, but they're not making any real progress. And the problem is that no action equals no clients, and that equals no business, right? So you need to get clear on what you need to do and commit to that action to make it real. Now, the toe dipper, any of you toe dippers? Toe dippers would be saying something like, I tried it, but it really just didn't work, so I quit. This person took a course, but it wasn't a good fit. Maybe they got bad advice, or the course didn't teach them how to actually get clients, right? So they got discouraged, they walked away telling themselves, maybe this just isn't for me, right? And quitting too soon means you're never going to give yourself a real chance to succeed. Right? You have to find the right mentor, the right course, and the right strategy so you can build a business that works for you. And if what I've said resonates with you, then I invite you to jump in, right? I would love to help you on this journey. But here's the thing, either way, if what I'm saying does not resonate with you, if this is not something you're interested in working with me, that's totally fine. I am not everyone's cup of tea. However, find someone who is, because doing this alone is no fun. Okay. Doing this alone is no fun. All right. Next is the DIYer. I'll just figure it out on my own. I tried this for a while, very frustrating. And that's why I hired a coach. But this person binge watches YouTube videos, right? They download every single freebie and they try to piece it all together. They want to make it work, but they're spinning their wheels and they're jumping from thing to thing to thing without a clear plan, right? And eventually they'll burn out because they're working so hard and they're not seeing results. So I'm here to tell you that the DIY method of growing a VA business really does take 10 times longer, and most of the people never actually succeed who do it that way. So I recommend following a proven roadmap that takes out the guesswork and gets you real results faster. And I'm going to show you that roadmap in just a minute. And then there's the professional. The professional is saying, I got serious, I found the right mentor, the right course, and I built a real business. This person decided to go all in. They found a proven system, they got the right training, and they took consistent action to build their VA business. And now they have a steady flow of clients. They earn real income and they run a sustainable business they love. And that's because the professional doesn't waste time on random advice. Right? The professional learns from someone who's already done it. The professional, this is key, guys. This is ingredient number 3. They treat their VA business like a business and not a hobby. Right? So I'd love to hear from you. Which one are you? And which one do you want to be? Which one do you want to be? I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you. And if you're ready to move from daydreamer, dabbler, or DIYer to professional, it's time to take the right steps. And the right step, I hope for you, is VA School, because I'd love to work with you. And inside VA School, I give you the exact roadmap you need so you don't have to waste time figuring it out on your own. So who's ready to go pro? Who's ready to go pro? Good. All right, here's the roadmap. Okay, here is the roadmap, and this is actually inside VA School. Some of my students have printed it out and they put it on their wall. Now, there are two parts to VA School, all right? First, we're going to talk about the pre-recorded video modules, and then we're going to talk about the bonuses, and then we're going to talk about the live sessions, okay? So there's actually, I guess, three parts. So as soon as you sign up, you get access to 10 modules with over 70 pre-recorded videos. You can access them at any time. You also immediately get all the bonuses, and I'll talk about those in a second. Now, this part of VA School is self-paced, so you can move at the speed that's right for you, right? And Janice says, I've been all of these, but I'm ready to go professional, right? Good. That's awesome. And Janice has already signed up, so I can't wait to get started with her. Now, like I said, this part of VA School is self-paced. So you can move at any speed that's right for you. You'll have unlimited access to this portion of the program. Each lesson has a video, a transcript, and an MP3, so we can meet you no matter where you are in your learning style. And everything you need is right here. All right. So module 1 is VA School orientation. We're going to dive in and get you out of those new kid first day jitters. Module 2 is laying the groundwork. We're going to focus on getting you set up for success. Module 3, we're going to talk about your services. We're going to dive in even deeper so you can figure out which services you would like to offer to clients to get started. Module 4 is all about getting great clients. So this would be the beginning of your client attraction system right here. Okay, it's a two-part system actually, and that gets you started. Module 5, pricing your services. So we want you to be able to confidently charge premium prices in your VA business. And then module 6 is the client attraction ingredient part 2. So this is marketing 102, next steps. It's time to ramp up your marketing in a way that feels good. And that's what happens here. Module 7 is legal and financial management. We are in the process of expanding this even further. My husband is a certified public accountant, and he comes on 4 times a year and does a Q&A, live Q&A session with each of you and answers all your questions about setting your business up. Module 8 is website essentials. I see so many virtual assistants get stuck building a website. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to get your business up and running on the internet. Module 9 is tool time. I walk you through my favorite tools and productivity tips, give you productivity tips for each one. And I show you how to use each tool. And then module 10, managing the day-to-day, right? How to give your clients the best experience possible. So those are the modules. And I'm going to actually show you the course too. All right. All right, these are the bonuses. This all comes with VA School. All right, all comes with VA School. The debit card system, this is your pricing and packaging. So this is how I teach you to set up your ingredient number 2. All the tech, all the templates, and the step-by-step instructions you need to accept payments from clients are right here. So you can stop worrying about getting paid. All right. The next bonus is the Done For You email newsletter system. This is a key component in your client attraction system, and I give you everything you need right here. The template library. The template library has 17 templates I've been using in my VA business for 14 years. They're all yours. They're all here, ready to go. Scripts, calculators, spreadsheets, checklists, all of them are here. All right. Live Facebook support. So we have a Facebook group specifically for VA School students. So you can come together, get to know each other, and reach out to each other for support. All right. And then the Rocket Girl Show Vault, we talked about this. This was something that we gave away during our group reward session. This bonus is a library with over 120 short videos designed to help you get your business off the ground. And you can watch them at your leisure and listen to them when you're on the go. And then the last bonus is unlimited VA School updates. VA School is not a static moment in time. It is absolutely my life's work, and I'm still working. So it's still getting better. All right, any questions about any of that before we talk about study hall? Any questions? Okay, put them in as they come up. So I want to talk about our classroom and what happens here. We hold study hall sessions 3 times a week. We come together on Zoom. I bring a topic to teach and we have a discussion. Topics like how to minimize client mistakes, how to prioritize your workday. We talk about social media, how many clients you need to have a steady stream of revenue, and how to learn new skills, all in study hall. We talk about our wins, and then we open it up to Q&A, right? We open it up to Q&A, and we talk about anything that's on your mind. Students share their screens, they bring their tech challenges, all the things. And I use the word classroom on purpose because this is how VA school is different from any other VA program out there. I'm your coach. I'm the one in the room with you. I'm the one answering your questions, and I'm the one guiding you. So Dee asked, what does the schedule look like for VA school? I can tell you. So VA school, study hall. So I'm going to get into this in a couple of slides, but study hall happens 3 times a week. Now, if you can attend 1 time a week, that's awesome. Most people pick a day that they can attend. You are welcome to come to all of them, and you will get the recordings for all of them. But it's funny, we were only going to have it once a week when we started out, but then people started signing up from all over the world. And I realized, people are going to be asleep. So that's not going to work. So we added a couple more sessions. So on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is when we have study hall. Tuesday at 5, Wednesday at 4, and Thursday at 10 a.m., all Eastern. So that's what the schedule looks like. If you want to ask a question on one of those days and you can't attend live, we have a way for you to submit that question, and I'll answer it, and then we'll put a timestamp on the recording so you can see exactly when the question was asked, okay? Or answered, I should say. All right, so that's study hall. Now, in addition to that, we have something called office hours, and that's on Mondays at 3. Office hours is another opportunity to get your questions answered by me. It's also one of my favorite times of the week. So here's how it works. I hang out in my Zoom room, right? And people come in, they pop out, and they get their questions answered. And, and it's all about not doing it alone. And so I know some of you will be working on your businesses on the weekends, and you want your questions answered right away, and you don't want the more formalized session, so you just want to jump in on Monday. So that's what you can do. So what I want you to notice about this program is you don't have to do it alone. I'm available to help you, and you can get your questions answered quickly and in person. And like I said, they're on Zoom. It's not like this where you're asking a question in the chat and I'm answering it. It's you and I having a conversation, right? And there's a lot more, I'm balancing this, I'm balancing the amount of information I'm giving you because I imagine this is overwhelming. But we also have guest experts come once a month and talk about all different kinds of things. We have bonus sessions. We have a goal setting session. We had one in January. We're having another one in June that you'll be invited to attend. We have co-working sessions where we all come together on Zoom and work together, right? And work together. So lots of other things happening, and they're all on the schedule. I'm going to show you the schedule in a minute. But before we do that, I want to introduce you to Cindy Howard. Some of you may have met her in an earlier session of the VA Business Launchpad, but I want to make sure you hear her story because I think a lot of you will see yourself in Cindy. So here we go.
I didn't know how to start my own business. I thought that I was going to have to take a bunch of courses. I thought I was going to have to learn new skills. I thought I was going to have to learn to do bookkeeping. I thought I was going to have to learn all new marketing skills in order to market my new business. I worked for a while in the marketing department of a small company. It was a remote job. And then I worked for a year in a deli, which is something I never thought I would be doing in my 40s. When I first thought of the idea of starting my own business, I had no idea where to begin. It was a really daunting task. And now I have about 8 clients and I have steady work each week. I use that little bit of marketing knowledge that I got from my remote job to help my clients with their needs. I had a lot of questions and just a lot of unknowns as I started my business. And Belinda was there every step of the way. I went to the study halls and I asked my questions. I was almost always the first to raise my hand. And I just worked through it all, and Belinda guided me through everything that I needed. I was a little bit on the fence when I first did the Kickstart Challenge. I talked with Belinda directly, and she helped me walk through whatever fears that I was having, and I made the decision to join VA school, and boy am I glad I did. For my business, I know that the sky is the limit. I want to grow my business, and I know that I can do it. And I've been saying right along, if Belinda could do it, I can do it too.
All right, everybody. I'd love to hear what you thought about that. Cindy is so inspiring, right? So inspiring. And I'm thrilled that she's one of our graduates, and she's doing great. She's doing great. All right. So who is VA School really for? It's for you if you want to work as a virtual assistant profitably and on your own terms. It's for people who are ready to step up to the plate and take a swing at what's next for them, right? Now, enrollment is open for 4 days until March 13th. And let me, let's see. Let me do this. I'm going to talk about the investment, and then we're going to show the school, okay? Whoops. Oh, actually, I'm going to tell you 2 more things. All right. So to get started, you can jump in today for one payment of $16.97 and be paid in full, or you can jump into our payment plan, 9 payments of $197. You will have access to everything. It's exactly the same whether you're paid in full or if you decide to do the payment plan. Okay. And we do have a fast action bonus. For everyone who signs up, actually, I'm going to change this. For everyone who signs up before the end of tonight at midnight, you're going to get a one-on-one strategy session with me. Okay, a one-on-one strategy session with me. So where you can sign up is vaschool.info. I can put that up for you guys. VA School, where did I put that? Oh, here it is. vaschool.info right there. Okay. Good. All right. And then one more thing, and then I'll definitely show you the school. All right. So I know that VA School is what you need if you're ready to jump in and be a VA. So we're going to give you a 7-day money back guarantee. No questions asked. Jump in. If you're on the fence, there's no risk. There's no risk. 7-day money back guarantee. Okay. Good. All right. So let me, I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. And I am going to grab this right here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is what VA School looks like. This is inside our student portal. It's called Kajabi. Some of you have heard of it. It's an all-in-one, and this is where we house our course. So here you can see we have start here. This is how it all works. We have all the modules here that I talked about. So you can see all 10 modules are right here. And you can see the 70 plus videos. Here are the templates right here. We've talked about some of these. We talked about the client tracking calculator. We talked about the cash flow calculator, the revenue tracking calculator. We talked about the home business office calculator for your taxes, and the legal and financial management. It's all right here. And you can see, just for example, pricing your services. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 videos just on pricing and packaging, in addition to the debit card course. So everything is right there. Okay. So this is what it looks like. And here's some of the things that we do to help you, because there's a lot of lingo that gets thrown around. So we created a list of all of the vocabulary so that you can feel like you know what you're talking about. So affiliate marketing, algorithm, autoresponder, right? CTA, chatbot, content repurposing, CRM, domain name, e-commerce, like all the things. We have all of the definitions here. And we also have that in module 7, we have website lingo. So here's website lingo: address bar, alt text, backlinks, browser, cPanel, right? All the things, favicon, so that you can have the language at your fingertips. And you can see here, let's see, if we go to, where should we go? Let's go here. All right, so you can see, so pricing and money, we'll click here. Oh, let's go back to the beginning. This is the beginning of the video. So that's what some of the videos look like. So in the pricing section, pricing and money, what is the debit card system? What happens when your prices aren't clear? Choosing your hourly rate, deciding how much money you want to earn, why I love getting paid by the hour. It's the best. And I explain why, when flat rate makes sense, how to raise your rates. I talk about discounts and how to talk about your pricing. So you can see it's really very complete. And I'd love to hear, some of you have already signed up and you've probably been in the back end. So I would love to hear what you have to say. And then we have something, it's called the live session recordings. All right. So this is where all of the recordings that happen during your 9 months will be housed. So here you can see, here's your calendar. Now this is the calendar for the December group. And you can see all of the events are all right here, right? All right here. And you can download this to your calendar and you'll be able to see the Zoom link. So if you click here on subscribe, it will give you instructions on how to download this to your calendar. Okay, so you'll have everything right at your fingertips. We're going to have an orientation on Monday, a week from today, after we close enrollment. And this will be the replay of your enrollment, because your group will have something just like this. All right. And then these are the study hall recordings. So you can see all of the recordings here. And then down at the bottom, we have the bonus sessions that I mentioned to you. And all of the recordings are here. Like, for example, we had Rana Belinky come. She's a productivity expert. She came on February 20th, and she spoke all about how to time block and manage your time. We had my husband come on January 3rd to talk about all of the back end of your business and what you need, okay, to get your business set up. Good. All right, so that's what VA School looks like. And I know that some of you have questions and you want to ask me, so please just reach out to me. This is my phone number. You can text me or WhatsApp me. Please don't call. I won't answer, but if you text me or WhatsApp me, that would be great. And we'll set up a time to get on the phone or a Zoom. Now, I want to talk about this for a second, because, we sign up for a course like this and, we want to be VAs. Like that's the goal, right? That's the goal. But here's the thing. You get so much more than learning how to be a virtual assistant. You get confidence and clarity. You get connection and credibility. We have conversations and you get organized. You get visibility and recognition. You have a feeling of pride and freedom. Referrals start to come in and you get expert status, right? And all of that equals joy. So that is actually absolutely something that happens in VA School as well. And I did some math. And so I just want to run this by you now. Let's say that you start at $25 an hour, which I would not suggest that, but let's just keep it real. We have an hourly rate of $25. You start with 5 hours a week of billable work. Okay, so you have 5 hours a week. So that's your weekly revenue is $125. That means your monthly revenue is $500. And with the payment plan, VA School investment is $197. So when you jump in and get started, you'll be making money and it will pay for itself. Now we're going to have some additional sessions going forward. So tomorrow at 1, we're going to have a live session with me, your virtual assistant roadmap. So definitely check that out. You've all received emails about this, what it's, all the details. So I'm not going to go into that now. But we're going to get your questions answered. We have a panel on Wednesday at 11. 4 virtual assistants who are graduates of VA school are going to talk about their experience. So don't miss this. It's going to be very valuable. And then Thursday at 1, we have a session where I'm going to answer all the questions, right? All the questions. And so you'll want to check that out as well. And this is how you get started. vaschool.info, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, if you have any questions. Enrollment is open until Thursday at midnight. I would love to have you. I'd love to be your coach and mentor. And I'd love for you to sign up tonight so we can have that 30-minute strategy session together. All right. So I'll see you at vaschool.info. Hit me up on my phone if you have any questions. I'm happy to talk to you, and I'll see you later. Okay. Bye for now.